Wednesday through to Friday, but actually tomorrow's my birthday, so I'll be off the desk and actually off trading completely. But yeah, I hope you guys are having a good day and happy CPI day. We've just had CPI print come in. I did expect a little bit of a longs to set in, and I did actually have a small position on some personal capital. Long, nothing too hectic, but yeah, nice print coming in there. We actually are back above or sitting at previous day's highs. Quite an interesting day yesterday. We can actually speak about that. Let's just bring up the opening range orb from yesterday. We actually had some nice longs. So the guys are trading the orb algos, and obviously that is the orb algo automation is obviously actually live with edgeful, but getting the longs here and then getting the 0.5 R extension of that orb. But yeah, obviously CPI today, momentum's to the high side, but what I have seen, particularly on a number of CPI days, we have like either a drop or a rise, or after the news event, and then we actually get a fade away the rest of the day. So I would not be surprised to see that. And obviously we are at that level where we kind of had like a spark to the high side and we kind of faded away. And I was in some shorts over here, and I managed to take on a little bit of drawdown because I was so small, and then actually added back in on the way back down. So and then took out kind of at opening range low. So I would not be surprised. It's going to be obviously a key area of interest. We are sitting at all-time highs on the Nasdaq, the DAX. I did actually trade to the downside, to the high side this morning, even though we did move lower. And managed to scalp a few points here back towards the opening range low. Let's just bring up the opening range low over here. We can see, but I think just poor execution my side. Could have been capitalizing way more instead of just catching this little piece, the rise there. I could have been catching this nice move over there. That was a clean break and retest of the opening range, especially how the orb algos are trading it just on the DAX side of things. But yeah, Greg, I'm going to speak to the team about that filtering out the CPI days. 100% appreciate it. I'll definitely mention to the team. Also, if you are interested in any other reports, bottom right-hand section over here is where you can come and check that out. But yeah, I'm going to be looking again in terms of what I'm looking for. I trade using VWAP and the opening range breakout. So we'll see what happens there. I do want to mention, actually, I think the cleanest trade yesterday actually was YM, the Dow, US30, call it whatever the hell you want. We had a nice break, right? And then retest of that opening range low and getting clean, this clean move over here to the downside, as well as literally comes back right to that opening range low over here and gets the fall away there. So I think that was probably the trade of the day for me yesterday in terms of how I like to trade, as I mentioned, with the opening range and the VWAP. As I mentioned, no pre-market prep tomorrow. The algo automation is live, and then I will be trading live on ASFX TV. So let's just get that out. I'll put the link in the chat over here. I'll be trading live on ASFX TV into the open. You guys can come check it here in the link in my bio over here, right? Join my live trading room, put it over there. And then I'll be in the Discord rest of the day. But I think from a perspective of coming to CPI, obviously we had a rise now back to previous days highs. Let's just see how we do react at the zone. It was the zone that we actually fell away. And as I did mention now to you guys as well, is that on CPI days, I see a lot of like the retracement of that move. But let's just see what happens. Wait for the print. But you can see Mag 7 stocks here all up pre-market, and looks like a green across the board. Yeah. So let's not fade momentum either. Let's just one day at a time come in, pick your spots. Let's wait for maybe even if on CPI day something that's good to see is that screener. Let's go to the edgeful screener. You can see that opening candle continuation. What is it doing for the what is it doing for the opening candle continuation? Previous day's range report, and see what is actually happening across the board before it actually comes out. After the open. So yeah, I hope that you guys have a solid day. I'll see you guys in the rest of the trading day. Again, if you got any reports, let me know. I was mentioned to the team as well. We actually got our call every single Tuesday. And then I hope that you guys make some money today. So let me know if you need anything. I'll be in the chat, and I will see you live on stream on ASFX TV. Cheers, guys.